At the beginning of Episode 3, we see Jinwoo using the full power of his Shadow Monarch army to effortlessly defeat all the monsters, leaving Jinho utterly shocked. Jinho asks him where all these soldiers came from, and Jinwoo explains that they are part of his skill. He then commands his entire army to go mining, and they obediently start doing it. Seeing this, Jinho gets very emotional and tells Jinwoo, "Leave some work for me, too." One of the shadow soldiers then hands him a few stones. In the next scene, we see a completely wrecked boat. There's a terrified man facing a huge, intimidating guy. The big guy tells him not to be afraid. His companions are just unconscious. The scared man doesn't understand English well, so he struggles and says, "I'm human. I want to go home." We cut back to Jinwoo and Jinho partying. Jinwoo says, 19 raids cleared, just like we agreed. What's next? Jinho replies that he needs to pass the written exam to get his guild master license, then negotiate with his father. Jinwoo tells him he has some plans and won't be able to meet for a while. Jinho, quite drunk by now, gets emotional and says, "If you think I'm a headache, just say it to my face. I won't bother you anymore. I have an older brother who's 10 years older than me, but he doesn't like me, so we have no real brotherhood. But you saved my life and helped me so much. I wish you were my big brother." Hearing this, Jinwoo smiles, pours him a drink, and says, "If that's how you feel, then from today, I'm your big brother." Jinho gets even more emotional and happily continues partying with him. Next, we return to the captured Hwan. The people holding him discuss his origins. One says the guy claims he's a foreign hunter who was trapped in a gate for 10 years and just exited into America. Since he doesn't speak English well, they're waiting for an interpreter. They've called an S-rank hunter for help, and that hunter is none other than Hwang Dong-soo, who's returning to America by plane. They mention the man's name is Hwang Sang. The next morning, Jinwoo tells Jin-A he'll be gone for a week. Jin-A teases him about being so busy and asks who he's going with. Jinwoo says it's a friend, and she insists on meeting this friend someday.
Dean Jinwoo arrives at the demon castle. He recalls that when he first fought here, he was only level 20, but now his level has tripled, so he expects the fights to be easy. He uses the key to open the gate. As soon as he enters, a quest pops up. Demon souls are roaming the castle, and he must collect 10,000 of them to complete it. Shocked at the number, Jinwoo steels himself and declares he'll defeat them all. Meanwhile, Jinho meets his father, who questions his desire to take over the guild, since his older brother is already working there. Jinho argues that bringing in outsiders is risky. His father points out that Jinwoo has been involved in every major incident Jinho has faced: the double dungeon, the murder case, the Red Gate survival, and even helped him get the license. Still, Jinho insists he wants to run the guild. His father agrees to try his way, but with one condition. The White Tiger Guild is trying to recruit Jinwoo, and he wants Jinwoo to stay with their guild. Jinho confidently says he can make it happen. Back in the castle, Jinwoo defeats many monsters but can't extract their shadows for some reason. He gains access to the next floor and rides his ice bear leader, now nicknamed Tank, to move faster through the massive city-like dungeon.
tank bravely clears paths, impressing Jinwoo. We see Cha Hae-in emerging from swimming, stunning everyone with her beauty. She recalls asking Chairman Go why they're hiding info about the flying ants. He explained that the association ordered secrecy to avoid public panic, and their duty is to grow stronger and build the guild. Jinwoo continues progressing, realizing the dungeon seemed S rank at first, but feels more like B rank now. He suspects it has 100 floors like the original tower, and plans to become much stronger by the top. He quickly collects 10,000 demon souls, faces a boss with its army, and summons his own shadows. He notes his mana increased more summons. Meanwhile, hunters checking on Jinwoo learn from Jin-Ah that he's on a trip. They note no recent raid records or travel history. His last location was in the city center. In the boss fight, Jinwoo easily overpowers the massive boss after some clever tactics, luring it into a building. He levels up significantly and obtains a world tree fragment. Hwang Dong-soo meets the captive, Sung Il-Hwan, Jinwoo's father. Il-Hwan offers DNA proof he's human. Dong-soo, annoyed at his vacation being ruined, reads the report. Il-Hwan asks how much humanity knows about gates and beasts, warning that a catastrophic force has awakened, one far worse than gates. Numbers won't help. Hunters could be devoured and turned against humanity. Dong-soo dismisses it, but reads that Il-Hwan has a wife and kids, one named Jinwoo. He coldly tells Il-Hwan his son is dead and suggests he die to meet him, then prepares to fight. Il-Hwan also readies himself.
Back to Jinwoo. Fights are now easy. His army is overwhelming. He defeats the undead king, levels up more. Later, the aftermath of Dong-soo versus Il-Hwan shows massive destruction. Dong-soo lost quickly, despite being S rank. Jinwoo reaches floor 75, runs out of food, and decides to stop. He gained strong items, earrings from the fat boss, necklace from the skeleton, a spear given to the shadows, and a mysterious key from a random loot box. He already has 2 of the 3 ingredients needed for the Elixir of Life, World Tree Fragment and Spring Water. He vows to complete it next time to cure his mom, then leaves. And that's where the episode ends. If you liked it, give a like, subscribe if you're new. See you in the next episode. Bye.